Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. This is Yas and I'm really happy to be with you again. Today we're talking about something super duper practical. Clothing expressions in English. Why? Because every single day we put on clothes, take them off, zip, button, roll up our sleeves and stuff like that. Native speakers have quick, natural ways of saying all these things. So if you want to sound more natural in everyday English, stay tuned.
Learn English with Yas.
Alrighty. As a matter of fact, I was talking to a friend of mine days ago and she said to me something interesting. She said, Yas, to be honest, I know lots of things in English, but when it comes to simple things, I don't know how to use them in English. And I said, first of all, we need to care about education system. Okay, because nobody cares about it, to be honest, guys. You know that. And because of that, I decided to make this video to make you understand that you actually don't know a lot of easy things in English. And if you just watch this video, you can understand what I'm saying. So the first one I'm going to talk about is zip up your jacket. So when somebody is asking you to zip up your jacket, it means you need to close the zipper. And as you can see in the video, what a zipper is, and I want you to understand it perfectly well, okay? And the opposite of that is unzip your jacket. So when you unzip your jacket, it means you open it, and you open the zipper.
Want to zip your pants up?
The second one, which is so amazing, and I like it, especially the pronunciation of that, is button up your shirt. So when somebody is asking you to button up your shirt, it means they want you to close all the buttons. And you know what a button is, right? So, and the opposite of that is unbutton your shirt. So when you unbutton your shirt, you open the buttons. The third one, which is great, which is amazing, believe me guys, it's pull up your pants. Actually, you know what I'm talking about when I say pants, but when you say pull up your pants, it means you raise your pants a little bit higher. Okay, a little bit higher. But in casual conversation, and the casual version should be something like hike up your pants, H-I-K-E. So hike up your pants is the exact same thing as pull up your pants, but in casual version you can hear that a lot, okay? The fourth one is to roll up your sleeves. So when you roll up your sleeves, it means you fold your sleeves up. And the opposite is roll them down. So you roll down your sleeves. Great, right? So number 5 is tuck in your shirt. T-U-C, tuck. Okay? When you tuck in your shirt, it means you put your shirt inside your pants. Okay? And the opposite is untuck your shirt. It means you take it out. You take it out. I just want you to be honest with yourself, okay? And make sure and say to yourself, oh, I didn't know these kind of things. Or you can say, probably say, I knew, for example, 90% of that. Or maybe you say, I didn't know anything at all about these kind of things. But don't worry, we are here to learn, okay? The sixth one I'm going to talk about is tie your shoelaces. So as you can see in the video, shoelaces are these, okay? And actually when somebody is asking you to tie your shoelaces, it means they want you to fasten them, okay? And the opposite of that is untie your shoelaces. And if you see a problem, your shoelace is undone, okay? And the thing is that in everyday conversations, we got this short version of these kind of things. For example, you know, somebody can tell you, hey, shoes off. It means take off your shoes. Or shoes on, it means put on your shoes. Or, for example, you can say jacket on. It means you need to just put it on. Or jacket off. Or sleeves up. Or sleeves down. Okay? So you see, there are great things you can learn. Or you can hear something like, for example, your mommy tells you, hey, shirt up. It means you lift up your shirt, okay? And I'm just gonna make a conversation for you right now, guys, okay? And I wanna play both the parent and the child, okay? For example, the parent says, hey, come on, Jack, get dressed. And Jack says, I'm dressed, Mom. And mommy says, or daddy says, no, you're not. Zip up your jacket. And Jack says, it's hot, mommy or daddy. And the parent says, oh, then unbutton your shirt a little bit. And he says, Okay. And he unzips the jacket halfway, okay? And the parent says, pull up your pants. They're falling down. Okay, and poor Jack says, okay, I did. Is that better right now? And the parent said, much better, honey. Thank you. And now roll up your sleeves. And Jack says, oh my God, why, Mom? And the parent says, because you'll get them dirty at lunch. We're gonna have lunch. You're getting dirty at lunch. And poor Jack says, okay, fine. And he rolls his sleeves, okay? And the parent says, good. And tie your shoelaces. They're undone again. And Jack says, oh, okay. And he ties them quickly. And the parent says, perfect. That's good. Now grab your backpack and let's go. Okay. And that poor Jack says, oh my God, finally. Okay. So these are great things that you can use, guys. Okay. And I want you right now to repeat after me for you to better understand and learn these kind of things I was talking about. Number 1, zip up. Number 2, unzip it. 3, button up. 4, unbutton it. 5, shoes on. 6, shoes off. 7, sleeves up. 8, sleeves down. 9, tie your shoelaces. 10, untie your laces. Now, what I'm going to do is to shift the focus on how to talk about actually putting on or taking off clothes, because there's a possibility of you being able to understand a lot of different things when people tell you about putting on and taking off clothes, but you may not be able to make the sentences yourself. I'm here to help you with those kind of things, okay? I have no problem with your understanding because I know that a lot of you understand lots of things in English. So let's understand how to form them. For example, the first one is put on your jacket. Look, put on, done, put on your jacket. When someone asks you to put on your jacket, it means they want you to wear your jacket. And quite the opposite is take off your jacket. So if someone asks you to take off your jacket, it means they want you to remove your jacket. So because take off is a phrasal verb, you usually need to put the stress on the particle of here, okay? And there is good common one I want to talk about, and that is try it on. And with the right pronunciation of that could be like this, look, try it on, okay? If someone asks you to try it on, it means they want you to test the clothes before buying, because you're not gonna regret it later, okay? You go home, you say, oh my God, it's too loose for me. Okay, so first you need to try it on. It means you need to test it before you get it. And the other one is, for example, change your clothes. If somebody asks you to change your clothes, it means they want you to wear different clothes because maybe they're clean, they're dirty, okay? And another good one is get dressed. When somebody asks you to get dressed, it means they want you to put clothes on. For example, imagine you want to go to the party and you're a little bit late for that. Your daddy says, your mommy says, come on, get the hell out of my face and try to just get dressed, okay? So when they want you to get dressed, it means they want you to put on your clothes, okay? Because you're not dressed yet. And the opposite of that is get undressed, okay? When they ask you to get undressed, it means they want you to take clothes off. And some other circumstances, for example, like laundry or care, I want to talk a little about them. For example, hang up your clothes. If someone asks you to hang up your clothes, it means they want you to put your clothes on a hook or hanger. You see in the video what a hook is, what a hanger is, okay? So when they ask you to hang up your clothes, it means they want you to put clothes on a hanger or a hook. And the other one, which is so good, I love it so much, is to fold your clothes, and that means you make them neat by folding them. Another one, which is a little bit dangerous because sometimes you burn yourself, is iron your shirt. When you're asked to iron your shirt, it means you're asked to press your shirt with an iron, okay? And it's a little bit dangerous. You need to be very careful when you're using an iron, okay? And the next one is, hey, do the laundry. When they ask you to do the laundry, it means you need to wash your clothes because they are so dirty, okay? And the other one, which is fantastic, is put your clothes away. You see, when somebody asks you to put your clothes away, it means they're asking you to return them to the closet, maybe to drawer, okay? Very important. That's a good one. And sometimes you go shopping for clothes. There are some great phrases you need to know. For example, they can ask you this question: does it fit? It means, is it the right size for you or not? Okay, does it fit? You can say it fits well. Sure, it's good. It doesn't fit well. So when you say it fits well, it means the size is correct. And when you say it doesn't fit well, it means, the size actually is not correct. It's incorrect. Or you can say it's too tight. Oh my God. I cannot even breathe in that, okay? Or it's too loose. When you say it's too tight or too loose, it means there is a big problem with size, okay? You need to change the size. Or you can say, if you go, for example, shopping with your brother and your brother is trying something on, and when they wear it, you can say, oh my God, it looks good on you. When you say it looks good on you, it means it suits you. It's so good for you. And you can say it doesn't suit you. The opposite of that, which means it doesn't look good on you. You see, there are great ones you can learn. Or for example, they can ask you a question like, what size are you? When they say what size are you, it means they're asking for clothing size. Okay? Do you want it medium, small? What do you want exactly? What size are you? And another great question is that you can ask when you go shopping. It's something like this: do you have this in medium? Do you have this in small? Or do you have this in large? When you say something like that, it means you're requesting size in a shop, okay? And that's very important. That's a great question you gotta know, guys. And there are sometimes, some short ones and quick alert style expressions that you need to know that are so natural, very short, so natural, and you gotta learn them. For example, hey, zip. When you say to somebody zip, it means your zipper is open. Or you say button, it means your button is undone. Or you can say, hey, shoelace, it means your shoelace is untied. Okay? Or tags out, it means your closing tag is showing. And inside out, it means your clothes are reversed. Or, for example, you say backwards, it means you're wearing your clothes the wrong way. Or your fly's open. When you say your fly's open, it means your pants zipper is open. And there are millions of great things you can learn, guys. But the ones I talked to you about are commonly used by native speakers. And if you're learning the language, for sure you're learning the language because you're watching this and you want to get better and better, and you want to make sure that under any circumstances you can actually use very simple words to form sentences. You got to pay attention to these kind of things, guys. Today, as a matter of fact, you learned common clothing expressions you can use every single day. So next time you're getting dressed, try using English commands in your head or even say them out loud, okay? And I got a question for you. I just want you to be honest and write in the comments, which of these expressions do you use most often in your language, okay? And the thing is that I want you not to forget to subscribe, okay? You can share this video for more fun English lessons. See you next time.